Disney detective here, laying on a papasan. This is my new favorite chair. Okay, it's not really mine, it's my brother's, but he's not home, so it's mine now. Yeah, this is great. Oh my gosh, it's so comfortable. I feel like I should be having like a big fluffy white cat, just stroke it back and forth as I regale you on my newest Disney detective video, my top 10 non-Disney animated movies. I bet you're thinking, whoa, Double D, this is sacrilegious, what are you doing? You're talking about non-Disney movies in a video? What? Even though Disney pioneered so many great revolutions in the field of animation, a lot of the other studios have borrowed and taken those advances and created some pretty darn good animated movies. So today, as I'm lying down on my papasan, I'm gonna show you my top 10 non-Disney animated movies. So without further ado, let's rummage through and see what we can do. I just rhymed in triplicate. Okay, number 10, we have Titan AE. This is Star Wars meets Alien, okay? An alien civilization decimates Earth. They're left to find a new habitable planet. Stars Matt Damon and the incomparable Drew Barrymore. It sort of diverges from the Disney path, has a little bit of adult language and themes to it, which I don't mind. It was quite refreshing. Number 9, Kung Fu Panda. That's right, Jack Black and Jackie Chan. They go to work in this DreamWorks classic. The animation is superb. A lot of laughs with Jack Black as Po the Panda, of course, and they just get into a lot of great hijinks. Numero 8, DreamWorks How to Train Your Dragon. Now, I do come from a long line of Norwegians, so this Scandinavian tale of dragons, it speaks to me. I like it. I was a little skeptical at first when the main character was named Hiccup, but I got over that, and I don't know, just everything is so fleshed out in this movie. You have a great plot line, great character development, especially between Hiccup and Toothless the dragon. Number 7, The Quest for Camelot. This is an underrated flick drawn by Warner Brothers Animation. We have Pierce Brosnan as King Arthur, Gary Oldman as the villain, and it basically chronicles this girl's journey to find Excalibur. What the movie lacks in plot, they make up full well with their soundtrack. It's very Disney-esque, and they have classic songs that you can find yourself listening to day in and day out. Number 6, Pokemon the first movie. What kid in the late 90s didn't have Poke Fever? I was one of them. I got the promo cards waiting in line to get my ticket for this movie. And at the end, when Ash sacrificed himself, Pokemon should live in harmony, not fight. Number 5, we have a Brad Pitt and Catherine Zeta-Jones animated movie. That's right, you heard me. Brad Pitt. He voices Sinbad, a noble pirate, if you will, who was framed for taking this one coveted heirloom from this one Mediterranean city, and his friend covers for him, saying that Sinbad didn't do it, so now he has to prove his innocence, go and find the heirloom and bring it back before his friend, who's in Sinbad's place, before he dies on the gallows. 4, Bruce Timm's Batman: The Mask of the Phantasm, starring Kevin Conroy as Batman and Mark Hamill as the incomparable voice of the Joker. This animated movie pretty much made up my childhood. I loved Batman, the animated series. It was so fresh, it was gritty, it was dark, even for a kid's show. And now as an adult, I can watch it and enjoy it just as much. Number 3, the Batman Superman movie, another Bruce Timm classic, again with Kevin Conroy as Batman and Mark Hamill as Joker. We have Tim Daly as Superman from Superman the Animated Series, and Lex Luthor. We have the 2 biggest and baddest supervillains, Lex Luthor and Joker, team up together. And guess what? That means the 2 best superheroes ever have to team up to take them down, Batman and Superman. And number 2, the Brad Bird film, before he did The Incredibles, The Iron Giant. This guy, the Iron Giant, is voiced by Vin Diesel. That's right, he also had some voice acting before Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, so the main premise of the movie is, well, what if a weapon had a soul? What if a gun had a soul? And that's what the Iron Giant is in, reality. So he crash lands on Earth, gets befriended by a little boy, and of course it's during the Cold War era, so everyone's paranoid and trigger happy. So this is a very, very deep movie, but it's also enjoyable for fans of any age. Now, for my number one, we have my pièce de résistance, The Road to El Dorado by DreamWorks. Now, a lot of my friends actually think this is a Disney movie. No, it's not. It's just a really good DreamWorks movie. So this awesome story features two Spanish con men who manage to stumble upon the fabled city of gold, El Dorado, and they're mistaken as deities. So the natives bring them back, and they get a taste of what it's like to be God while they try to steal as much gold and take it back to Spain with them so they can live like kings. If you guys haven't seen this, I highly recommend it. That's why it's number one on my spot. Alright, so you have it. Those are my top 10 non-Disney animated movies. What is your favorite non-Disney animated movie? I have one more question for you. Who's your magical source in everything Disney? Oh yeah, the Disney Detective. That's me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel if you want more videos like this. To all of my 170 plus subscribers, thank you so much. Every one of you means so much to me, and I'm just glad that I'm worth your subscription. So spread the word, and I'll see you next weekend. Yeah!